again, everybody does need to sit in their assigned seats. Thank you so much and welcome aboard.
In-seat power. Look at that, in-seat power. Cool tray table. Nice and dirty. And the Max 8 window view looks quite nice. Let's go to Washington, D.C.
For those of you still standing in that center aisle, just really quick, use any available space. Look left, look right as you make your way to your seat. Just use any available back space. Pacific Air reception for just a moment. We'd like to point out the safety features of the Boeing 737 MAX 8. There is a safety information card in the seat back or literature pocket in front of you. Chain and fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end into the buckle, pull the loose strap to tight. To release what's up on the buckle, put the seatbelt tight low across your hips and wear it any time you are seated. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 forward exit doors, 4 rolling windows, and 2 exit doors to the back. Signs for headlights and floor will lead into those exits. If evacuation is necessary, follow flight attendant command and leave everything. If you have enough water evacuation, use a light vest under your seat. Remove that vest over your shoulder. So pull the wrist straps up to the container and remove the pouch. With the vest in the pouch as shown on the safety information card, place the vest over your head. We'll wrap that strap around your waist. Buckle it in the front and pull the tight. Once outside, pull down the wrist tab to inflate the vest. To manually inflate, go into the tube at your shoulder. Your vest has a light that turns on automatically in the water. Please refer to that safety information card for use of a light vest on an instant. Flight attendants will distribute additional vests if needed. We are coming by to make sure your seatbelts are fastened, your seat back and tray table are in their full upright and locked position, and all those carry-on items are still completely under that seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving that area around your feet clear. Smoking is not allowed aboard including the laboratories. Use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Federal law prohibits tampering, stealing, or destroying any smoke detector in an aircraft laboratory. It is also prohibited to consume any alcohol you may have brought with you on this flight. Federal aviation regulations require passenger compliance with the lighted passenger information signs, posted placards, and crew member instructions, including information on seatbelts and smoking. And lastly, if needed, 4 oxygen masks will drop from a compartment overhead. To activate the flow of oxygen, pull down the mask until the plastic tubing is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Continue wearing the mask until the way notified by your crew members. If you're traveling with children or anyone needing special assistance, put on your mask first. Please eliminate face coverings before donning that oxygen mask. We are here for your comfort, but most importantly your safety. Please report any alarms to your flight attendant. Thank you so much for your attention. Sit back, relax, enjoy your hour and 16-minute ride to DC. Welcome aboard Southwest Airlines. We will be dimming the cabin light shortly. If you do need additional reading, look above your head, hit that button with the light bulb.
time, I'm going to ask each and every one, you go ahead and check your seatbelts. Everybody, please make sure those seatbelts are still securely fastened. Also going to ask you folks to please remain seated just for the short duration of today's flight until we arrive at our gate in Washington, D.C. We'll need everybody's seat back and tray table to now be in their full upright lock position for landing. Folks, each one of you should have a button on your armrest. If you could, please, just go ahead and press that button now. That's going to bring the seat backs forward. Again, those tray tables, they have to be all the way up and locked now for landing. If you did remove any carry-on items, now would be the time to quickly return them back to the proper stowage area. And if you do have any bags by your feet, would you please just make sure those bags are all the way underneath the seat in front of you, leaving the area around your feet clear for landing. Any larger laptop devices do also need to be stowed now. Your flight attendants are going to make their way through the cabin. We do have to collect everything that we handed out, so please pass all cups, cans, and bottles to the center aisle when you see your flight attendants. We'll also take any excess trash that you might have, and if you did stuff any trash in your seat back pocket, could you please remove it now and pass it to the center aisle. Also, folks, on those tray tables, those little smaller tray tables that hold your handheld electronic devices, those will also need to be all the way up and locked at this time. I want to thank you again for choosing Southwest Airlines today. We're going to be on the ground shortly. I want to be the first to welcome all of you to Washington, D.C.
There's a little American Airlines plane.
On behalf of this flight from Southwest Airlines, welcome to Washington. Please remain seated with those seatbelts securely fastened, seat back and tray table in their full upright and locked position, and all those carry-on items stowed. When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening those overhead bins. Items may have shifted during flight and could fall out. You may now use the cellular functions of responsible electronic devices, but once again, remain seated. Please take a moment to look around your seating area and make sure you have all your belongings with you. Once you step off the aircraft, you will not be able to come back on. If you are seated by a window, kindly lower those shades. It'll keep the aircraft as cool as possible while everybody deplanes. Thanks so much for joining us. We certainly enjoyed your part of our day with you. We know you have many choices when you fly. We do want to thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines. Once again, welcome to Washington, D.C.
gate A5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not quite parked at the gate yet. We're just shy, but waiting for some rappers to park us. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened. We'll be at the gate shortly.